Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Arrington Elementary. My name is Amanda Fuller, and I'm the principal here at Arrington. And I would like to officially welcome you and thank you for joining us as we celebrate the ribbon cutting of our amazing school. Over the summer, our Arrington admin team challenged our staff to be 212 degrees. This was going to be our theme for the year. We read a book called 212 Degrees, The Extra Degree by Sam Parker. In that book, it explains that water is hot at 211 degrees, but at 212 degrees it boils. With boiling water comes steam, and with steam you can power a train. We had challenged our staff to operate at 212 degrees in everything we do, turn up the heat, because that 1 degree can make all the difference. Little did we know at the beginning of the school year, we would definitely feel that increased heat naturally with our building not being quite ready and the challenges we faced. The Arrington staff and community were incredible through the diversity we faced starting our school year in such an unconventional way. Everyone came together and made it work. And now that we are in our building, we are refocused on giving that extra degree in everything we do. We are so thankful to so many of you who have been with us every step of the way so that this day would finally come. This gym is just one of the many places in this building that will inspire learning, foster a positive, caring school culture, and create a sense of community for the students and families of Arrington for many generations to come. I would love to thank our assistant principals, Dr. Lister and Ms. Harrell, bookkeeper, oh yeah, they deserve it. Our bookkeeper, Karen Gilreath, our attendance secretary, Lori Balick, and our media specialist, Beth Stangy. All of them began working early on to get us ready. I would also like to say a special thank you to our PE coach and receiver of all of the deliveries this summer that took everything in as they came over the summer, Kayla Carter. The entire, oh, I love it. I would like to thank our Arrington staff, Portia Fulk, our PTO president, Arrington PTO board members for their relentless dedication in helping us prepare for opening this new school. And last but certainly not least, my family for supporting me through everything that came along with opening this school and my entire career as an educator over the last 20 years. On behalf of the Arrington Elementary School students, staff, parents, and community members, I'd like to thank the Williamson County School leadership team, school board members, the Williamson County Commissioner, Mayor Rogers Anderson, and the many companies and individuals who have worked so hard to make this school the beautiful place that it is. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our Williamson County School Superintendent, Mr. Jason Golden.
I was told to raise the microphone. I can't figure out why. That was suggested to me. There we go. Dr. Fuller, thank you so much. And I want to thank you parents who are here. You know, I'm in my 18th year with Williamson County Schools, and we opened up this school a week later than we originally scheduled. And kindergartners were here the first day, but the other students got to spend just a few days in those other locations. And y'all, it was the biggest deal to us. All the weeks leading up to it as we pressed and pressed and pressed to get the building open on time, the conversations for scheduling those alternate plans, et cetera. And after we got it done, I heard from so many folks who'd been in the community even longer than that 18 years, and they said, oh, that's no big deal. Heritage Middle opened late, Winstead opened late. This happens all the time. But it'd been a long time. I want to thank you all for your patience as we went through this process. And what a beautiful design. What good work from our staff. I know some of the architects are here, some of our builders are here. If you would just stand and let us give you a round of thanks. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. You know, this community, especially in this area of Williamson County, is growing. It's really neat to see the work that's being done in this area. especially in the county, we have those kinds of ebbs and flows, and the east side of the county is really vibrant right now, and I know many of you are experiencing that. I'm curious, those of you who are students here, how many of you were at College Grove Elementary last year? Raise your hand. How many of you were at Trinity? Any from Trinity? Small handful? Yeah. How many of you were at Creekside Elementary? Just a small handful. Actually, the hands raised reflect our experience as well. College Grove was overcrowded, and it was time. It was time for this new school to open, and I thank you all so much for being part of bringing this community together in a way that nothing else but a school could do. We're so excited for your future here at Arrington. I also smile when I see the Huskies logo there, and I know our cheerleaders already have cheers related to Huskies. That's great to see. I do want to especially thank our school board members. We have 12 school board members. They are on the back of your program, but I especially want to introduce our school board members who are here today. And I know Ms. Jenna Priya, if you would please stand and wave to the folks. Jen represents some of this area. And also Ms. Donna Clements from the Grassland area. And Mr. Eric Welch, who represents a large portion of Franklin. Thank you all for your support as we go through this process of continuing to serve our students well as our communities continue to grow. We know that instruction is important, but we know we can't do that unless we have a good facility. For many years, our county commission has made a commitment to grow schools. In fact, in the decades preceding the time that we're here today, the county commission, led by someone who's on your program, made a commitment that education was going to be important in Williamson County. You and your children are reaping the benefits of a commitment that our leaders made decades ago, that we are stewards of as we continue to work to grow your children and prepare them for the future. So with that, I would like to ask you to give one last thanks as I finish speaking. If you would welcome and thank Mr. Rogers Anderson, our county mayor, for his leadership.
Thank you, Jason, and thanks for the opportunity to be here. Dr. Fuller, when you said you were 20 years, or I forgot how you put it, you hardly look 20 years old, so congratulations. That's a compliment. So about 6 or 8 years ago, this school's funding was actually started in motion. The school board at that time, under the leadership of Jason Golden, came forward with a massive building program throughout our county. All 260,000 people now are the benefit of the planning that has gone in by the school board under Jason, the county commission under Brian Bethard, who will have a few remarks to make. And as we looked at that program 6 or 8 years ago, the county commission made some very hard and difficult choices on how we could hold our tax base, how we could pay for almost $750 million worth of building programs over the next few years. That made some hard decisions in which to do that so that all of us could continue living here with a lower tax base. And I want to personally thank each and every one of them. That program that was set up back in that period of time, 6 or 8 years ago, also included many other things that we enjoy in our community that oftentimes goes unnoticed. Our fire protection, our ambulances, all of those, our landfills, which is completely on the other side of this county, all of those services that are provided for our community or communities, our 6 cities, oftentimes are not funded in a way that we can continue to live. We put an extra burden on the existing taxpayers. Many programs were started with fees, impact fees, those types of products that other communities now cannot get or cannot have the opportunity to get. So I'm getting too deep into the weeds, but I did want you to know that the funding that goes on in this county is a result of a lot of fingers on a lot of different programs to provide that. This school is beautiful. This is number 51, I think, we have in our system, if I add it up right. In a couple of hours, we'll open school number 52 in Spring Hill for our total population of some 42,000 children. As I said, over 260,000 people that live in our county. Thanks for letting me say a few words. I want to commend the school board, the county commission again, but above all of our teachers and our principals and our support staff that make education the top priority we have in our county. Thank you. So it's now my pleasure to introduce our County Commission Chairman, Brian Bethard, who lives over in the Franklin area. Brian.
Thank you, Mayor Rogers Anderson. Thank you also, Superintendent Jason Golden, Principal Amanda Fuller. Thank you to each of you for coming out. This is a wonderful day and a wonderful celebration of a wonderful addition to Williamson County education. Education, I don't have to tell anyone in this room, plays a key role in defining our future leaders. The children who will be learning here today will be those future leaders, and that happens in a concert of so many people. I want to recognize the county commissioners who are here tonight. I do see Ms. Mary Smith and Greg Lawrence, if they'll stand up, and if there are any other commissioners that I'm missing, if they can wave their hands. We work in concert with the school board, and we work in concert with each of you, the parents, the faculty, the children. It is a collaborative effort that makes education such a rewarding experience here in Williamson County. In the 13, 14 years that I've been a commissioner, education has been at the forefront. Some of the names and faces have changed, but I know going back 4 decades or longer, education has been at the pinnacle of what this county wishes to achieve. And I often believe we are blessed in this county, maybe more than we actually realize. A great county and a great state and a great nation, but we have among the top schools in the nation. Along with that, the lowest taxes. If you look at the top 10 counties in the United States, they don't all have the best schools, and very few of them have the lowest taxes. It is not an accident that it happens here, and it's something we should all be proud of, and it's something that each of you should be proud of. I see up here about 100 pair of scissors. I don't know if that was a great idea, but I know it is the part of the program that everyone is anticipating, and so with that, I'll keep my remarks brief. Again, thank each of you for being here. And what a wonderful day and a wonderful dedication. And let's go Huskies.
Thank you, Chairman Bethard. At this time, I would like to invite our special guest to join us for the ribbon cutting. And I'm going to call up groups at a time. So I would like to first ask our Arrington Elementary School Assistant Principals, Amanda Lister and Jessica Harrell, to join me on stage. And then we have some student representatives from EC, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. If those representatives will join me on stage. Our Arrington staff representatives, if you would please come to the stage. Our Arrington PTO representatives. Our Williamson County School Board members. Our county commissioners. Our Arrington Elementary student representatives for 4th and 5th grade. Central office representatives. Architectural and construction firm representatives. And while they're making their way up here, our Arrington cheerleaders are going to come join us in the floor right below the podium.
I'm going to add Dr. Fuller's family, if you would come up as well.
So we're going to share.
I need adults, come on in here, get some scissors. I need Mr. Golden, I need you filling in. Mayor Anderson, come on in here.
Probably need
Scissors,
to stand aside.
please, please.
Come on in.
Oh, and look, we can do right here.
I know, we didn't want to be.
They gave me a list.
Ask us all to turn sideways too, so we can all see.
I have all these scissors, and I don't understand why I have all these scissors.
Why do we have all the scissors? We're gonna cut it like 20 times.
Here.
Miss Birdsong, I need one.
I gave one away. All right. Are we ready? We are not ready. I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm going to count down from 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to say Huskies, and then we will cut. Are you guys ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1, Huskies!
You cut it like 23,000 times.
You're missing some towards the end.
If you would leave your scissors just right there on the stage, and if you are on the stage, you can make your way off. And we're going to stay here for just a moment because we've got a special cheer from our Arrington cheerleaders. Okay.
There we go, yeah.
Cheerleaders, you about ready? All right, I'm turning it over to our Arrington cheerleaders. Hit it, girls. All right, so cheerleaders, I'm going to ask you if you will make your way back outside where you started, because that way you guys can cheer everyone as they're leaving. Does that work for our cheerleaders? So we're going to go right back out to the doors. Great job, cheerleaders. I want to thank everyone for being here today. At this time, I would like to invite anyone who would like to tour the building. You are welcome to go take a look. We're going to have PTO board members and some of our staff available to tell you about our school and show you where things are as you're walking around. And then we have Brewster's ice cream truck outside. We'd love for you to stop and get some ice cream. You can eat outside, or you're welcome to go into our cafeteria and eat in there as well. So thank you so much for attending our Arrington Elementary School ribbon cutting, and I'm looking forward to an amazing school year. Thanks, everyone.